for? I'm not going downstairs, bro. Right here. Yeah. You get separation anxiety too much, Papa. You're good. There's nothing in there, man. You always want to drink from my cup. Well, the people who I need to drink from my cup are too ignorant. They don't get it that it's not a nice time. Niceties are gone. Yeah, they don't know. You want the water right there? I'll get you. You want some water in a cup? Here. I got this cup right here. Remember you was drinking out of this one? Come on. It's your water right here. Okay, I know you want to drink. Water out of the cup. There you go. Yeah. It's all yours, Papa. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. You guys want to drink out my cup? You can't drink out my cup. You know we don't do that, man. That's nasty. It's not nasty. It's just not ethical. You know I don't do that. Yeah. Phew. That's why you have your water spout. I have mine. I gotta cut this orange up. Good job. And I know you got my other sock and you ran with it. Little fart. You thought I wouldn't know? Of course I know. Always grabbing my socks. You are a little fart head. Put that right there. I just got this morning. Don't go playing with it, bro. That's my honor. It's orange. Don't think about much of mine. It's got taste. If you don't stop playing with that shotgun shell, you are too much, man. All right. I gotta move some stuff. Unbelievable. Okay. Holy smack. Man, you jumped out on your own feet, man. No meow, meow, nothing. You did that. You want to jump down and you want to talk smack. Man, go talk smack somewhere else, man. Who you talking smack with? Huh? Who you talking smack with, bro? Huh? Yeah, that's right. You're talking to me, bro. What's up? You took my other one, man. You ran downstairs with it, bro. We're gonna be scrapping here in a minute, cuz. We're gonna scrap, bro. Don't come running all fast and everything like you're gonna about to do something. You ain't gonna do nothing. We gotta pull this up. Alright? Come running back like you're gonna do something. Yeah, that's right. Get your butt up there. Stay up there. All that smack talking, cuz. Put it out here so you can drink it. That's where you drink it anyway. So stay out the beet powder. I mean the pomegranate powder. Sucks, bro. why I let you outside, because you want to chase the birds, bro. I know it's instinct. It's in you. Passed down through generations, but it's not going to happen, bro. It's like Babylon. Babylon, man. Babylon. It's like Babylon. It's a perversion that's inside you. Like everybody else has it. They don't even know it. So, that's fucked. All organic. You can't even smell it. I can smell it, but it's faint, bro. That's not cool. It's not good at all, bro. Find out today. I didn't, this water right here, this is a straight one. I haven't, you stop that. This is ginger and lime, lemon. Putting your nose up there before I pluck it, right? This is the straight gray stall. You can see I opened last night. I like to sip on water throughout the night. I'll wake up maybe once or twice. That's what I do, y'all. And it doesn't have the good old charcoaly taste, which I like, but there is something different. There's something, I don't know what it is. It's not that it's great, or it's not. It's almost like blatantly in your face, too tasteless to be Alpine spring water. Alpine spring water has a ton of taste. You dig what I'm saying? I mean, literally a ton of taste. For those who've been to the Alps and actually literally went over to the streams they take us to, well, I skied, I like skiing, and let us drink it, and it has it pops in your mouth, literally. So, I don't know what's going on with these people. Maybe they're just more Jesuits or whatever. I don't care about those terms anymore. I really don't. Y'all know I don't care about the alphabet peoples and none of that. I will say this. I was watching, right now, the big thing going on. This right here is copyright free. It's actually copyright free music to create. It's 432 hertz. I call handpan. 10 handpan music. I look at everything that's going on as far as another distraction. You literally had some banks shut down and nobody's talking about it. You literally had, and the money's printed, it's not worth anything. This is done on purpose. This is for control. And everybody, I asked you yesterday to look up Charles Schwab's father and his allegiance to that side and know the fact that he never spoke out against it or anything. And I keep telling y'all, when I tell people, and people laugh at me, every time I was in Germany, it amazes me how many of y'all go on trips, but y'all go for pleasure. And when I was there, I met a young lady who I probably would have married. She was mulatto. She was German and one of our people. Her whole house, Tartarian, 27 bedroom like mansion, was a medical establishment. A whole family, doctors, nurses, and she's kind of a different with nurses over there and over here. And she followed me around that whole cruise. Everywhere we pulled in, whether it be Brazil, whether it be Scotland, it didn't matter. She wasn't a spy, and I didn't have any great information to share anyway. She literally loved me. We stayed in contact. I told y'all in one of the earlier videos, we stayed in contact up until about not too long ago. And then I couldn't find her. I don't know what happened. So, if you know what's going on in Germany, you can let me know some things. I wrote her, so hopefully the big mansion didn't burn down, the government didn't do anything, take anything, I don't know. Unless I can get back over there, because there are people traveling who have not received the vax now. So if that's the case, I will make a trip just to visit, because she really became a very good friend, very informative. But again, Hitler never died. I don't care what this government, fake fraudulent government, the niggas, the Jesuits, anyone, any of them. Let me say that word again. I don't want to say that word. I don't care what they say. He never died. He did his part. They got the required amount of sacrifices, maybe over the number. Sacrifices never stop. They're happening every friggin' 30, 45 seconds. Now, if the earth every second somebody is dying in a way that is unnatural. Not to be on a Sunday for you churchgoers and stuff. If you're here, that means church is the last thing of what you want, especially all you Christian. I look at people who go live talking about Jesus Christ and the Republican Party, and I look at them like the biggest idiots on the planet. I'm sitting there saying, especially when you're melanated, I just look at you like, boy, if you don't go on about your business, put it down, like calm down. Those chin-ups, man, I got a crick in my neck. Anywho, I was watching a friend of mine talk, and he was talking about, those PPP. Remember those people got the PPP loans? I said, what's even worse is all these people on YouTube, who a lot of y'all follow, who all they do is stunt. That's all they do. I didn't expect anybody to come in. I was actually going to upload a video, but I said, let me just go live. And if somebody comes in, they come in. If they don't. And I remember I was following Omni and the Hellcat for a long time. Well, he's got like 44 months, 56 months or something like that he's got to do. He had a stroke some time ago. He was stunting. He was doing some things, but what gets me, regardless of the stuff that he was doing to stunt, with a family, kids and what, this is what I'm saying about a lot of y'all. Y'all have allowed this fake society to be so impressionable, but be impressionable upon you, and there's no impression to be made. There's no competition, but you still want to be out here like you're in some kind of competition. It makes absolutely no sense. Y'all are so gone. You know what I'm saying? This is not, I don't give righteous speeches. I tell you what the fuck you need to hear. And it's like all you sisters running around with your plastic asses. Isn't that one sister, Miami, whatever the fuck her name is, Miss Miami, Florida, whatever, the one who had the tire fixer flat in the ash, didn't she go and get all that removed? I mean, and then wrote a book about it, created a sites where you can go and watch it get it done. You know what amazes me? So this is what our sisters decided to do after that was, well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take fat from my stomach and waist and put them out. Do you know how goofy y'all look? Y'all look nothing like the natural woman. There is nothing natural about y'all. You know who's going to love you? Them him, sheems, and all them little, y'all the main ones that talk bad, but now I see that the food's got y'all messed up, so you don't even know which way you really need to go. But I see y'all as when they say Moses came down from the mount and he saw the wickedness that was being done, he cast down the tablets and destroyed half of them, and the Levites and all them went and slaughtered, and the rest fell off into the abyss of Sheol. Or you can see the underground or whatever you want to call it. Thing is, when we fall, we die. So you get what I'm saying. And you idiots are played right into that part, and by design. And you really think you're solid. I mean, I was watching this little thing on Instagram. Somebody shared it. This young nigga talking about North New Jersey and all the greatness. I'm from over that way. First of all, when I was growing up, there wasn't a whole bunch when I was growing up. But it's just like 50-50 that now. And half of y'all are listening to this, man, goofy stuff you want to call music. I don't see nothing solid in you niggas no more. Even the boxers don't even seem as strong as they were when we were coming up. I watch all the time. You might be flamboyant and speed and fast, and you can crack a wallet, hurt people, your generation and everything else, but you're not built like us. I follow. I have to. I was surprised when they took down, Duca's AC and all the other boxing gyms. Philly was phenomenal with their hands. I don't know what's going on in the world. Not that I want to know, but everybody's so plastic and so fake right now. And it's sick. You know what I'm saying? We have people who are so emotionally bound and stuck in feelings. We got some people who I still have on friends list who I check out, and all they do is smoke weed all day, and they read and they think they're really hype, but they're really burning a lot of brain cells because they don't know the dynamics and the truth, and a lot of y'all have too. I got a quick going pull-ups, y'all. Anywho, when you fast, do not. That's why I said do not overexert yourself when you're fasting. I ate 2 meals yesterday. You already saw me with the pasta, and then I had that what you call it, and that was intermittent. It was still a long time in between meals, except for the chew. I think it was like 8 hours between the 2 meals, 8 or 9, 10 hours, something like that. Which is actually kind of normal, I believe. But I love to give the people the benefit of the doubt. I hold myself accountable all the time. Why would I not hold other people accountable? You know? We look at the FBI. I had to go and look a little bit at the tape. I can't watch people who do takes on stuff. But anyway, this individual, he let the whole thing play out, but I only watched the FBI going in there and then the amount. Now, I'm in the Hellcat. He made millions of dollars. Restitution, he paid back 16. He still owed 5. They staple at 30 million. My thing is with the IRS, you people listen to me. There is nothing legal about the goddamn IRS. I know that you people are blinded by ignorance and stupidity. That money does not go into fixing the roads. You see the big payments they had, right? That Biden did for all the roads and everything. He hasn't fixed no roads that really required fixing. He made one interstate in certain places a little wider. For what? I'm not here to talk about that. That's not this part of the conversation. But in the hoods and the suburbs and the cities where the potholes and all that is, no. He's digging up places where they're digging up places where they know there are ancient buildings and relics, and they're going back down to find what they can, and then they're playing it out over the media. Oh, we found something over 7,000 years old, as if they didn't know. The thing is, that's even to subvert, because whenever there's a place crossed off, there's things they don't want to see you covered. They don't want you to see what's down there. But see, people have become so plastic. You women, I love the natural woman. I wouldn't care if all your teeth fell out. I wouldn't care if you went bald-headed, damn it. Didn't Jada Pinkett make it a thing for y'all? The thing is, my sisters, you have become plastic, and these men have become less than, like 80% less than the men they're supposed to be. And I can't blame a woman for talking bad about the men, the things that I've seen and what I've heard. And can you really entirely blame the real good men who believe that there's a great amount of wonderful women out there, and they keep running across the sordid? There's really not a man against woman thing. It's a poison and toxicity, and a toxicity and a poison against toxicity and poison. That's all it is. Because the real ones, some people might have trace elements because it's out there. It's like energy. But we're not committed to that. That's not our bridal gap. We don't parlay in that. You know, and it's very disturbing when you look at the children that are still being born and coming into this world. You dig what I'm saying? That's my brother. He's feeling better, I hope. That's a day late, brother. He was grateful for all the people that I shared his number. I video chatted with him in the hospital. They had to do an emergency trick, not to get off topic. Because I love my brother. The brothers I served with, who I was a supervisor, who I was a mentor, who I guided, who we partied together, who watched me when I was training. You know, did you make it to the SEAL teams? I was like, when you went to the next squadron and I was over and we were still seeing each other and I was doing the club thing, the good old boy network didn't like another powerful Negro coming through the ranks, and they had to get me up out of there however they could. And you know, lost my son, and squatting to kill the doctor who took his life, and Vietnam and Korean War veterans, better heads prevailed and reached out because they knew what I was going to do to this so-called doctor. See, y'all not built like us. Even a police officer friend of mine who trained in Tai Chi Chuan, I trained with beside for 8 years. We didn't have cell phones then, people. Reached out to me when I went home, get my bottle of liquor and drink, and he says, "Yo, Jim," the word's going around, and you know there's certain individuals, they love you because who you are, and the cultural affairs, you're doing the dragon dances, and you know the Chinese longsword and the Kwando, and he says, but you can't do that, you know, and my father-in-law, so many people, you know, you're going to do something that's going to be the most heinous act. I was going to take this doctor and I was going to spread every part of his body and organs, leave his bone in the middle of the parking. I was going to be quick at it. I'm I was going to leave every bit of him on hanging everywhere. For all the other doctors, the Masonic, the Jesuits, don't matter, for them to see. If you really believe, I was going to make him look like a Hellraiser event. And where he parked at and where I was at, I had more than enough time. See, that sounds sick, right? No, you took my child's life because you're part of the system, this agenda. It was free-flowing for a sacrifice, for the tissue, for the body. So I was going to make an example of him. Nothing the cartel's done, nobody has done, was going to equal what I was going to do. It was planned. But I stood back and I listened to them. And the more sober and not hateful and angry minds, though they were still learning the past from me, what I would tell them about how things actually worked, that there was no civil war, it wasn't like that, there was all lies, the way it was made, it was a world war against us, and it's been ongoing. Some of you are partaking in it, you don't even know. And yeah. So I said, I'll never let myself go in that direction like that, not unless I need to. Again. So I watched these feds run up on and Homini's Hellcat. Now I look at this big goofy nigga, all you niggas in these departments. Yeah, that's all I got to say. Anywho, and I said, well, how come they're not dealing with all these fake ass politicians who are robbing people all the goddamn time? Because they are part of the problem. Just like the child services, CPS and all that. That's a wicked entity. They're no good. Okay? They're vile and very evil. They are Shana. Have y'all ever actually took the time to study what's going on with them? That if one of them gets locked up, do you know what happens to them in prison? Because usually they're pedophiles or they're having sex with the young 16-year-old daughters who want to be emancipated from the family because, you know, they don't want to be told what to do and do the right thing. Are y'all aware of any of that? How about the ones that go and take the babies from sisters and brothers who are actually together because of some pale skin or some sold out Negro making a false complaint because they don't like the individuals because they live well. And these babies they never see again. Do y'all know any of those stories? I just want to say on this grand rising, grand elevations to you, I just wanted to bring a little truth. I have stories I could tell you about when I was in Millville and Vine and Camden, New Jersey. Actually right down the block from me when they went in there with these, and it was all illegal. There was nothing legal about it. And there was this big goofy nigga with dreadlocks who was part of it. Matter of fact, when my stepdaughter was acting up, he had the nerve to come to my house, and I told him to step back out the house. And he didn't know I had a cowl in my back, my pants. I was going to blow his brains out people coming across my threshold without uninvited. And I had to tell him, bro, I don't know who the fuck you think you is and what y'all get away with this liberal mentality in Jersey. But nigga, you better back up off that, because you know what I'm saying? I'm good with these, and if you good with them, we can go out in the backyard and we can crack it. When he saw my face, and at that time I was like 235, he looked at me and I says, nigga, this is Jersey. I'm old school. We can go out in the back, cuz, and I can gruff you up back there, or I can pound you right here. He backed up over the threshold. He nearly had the nerve to walk over in my house like he had all right. CPS, like that man shit. I was about to snatch it off his neck and spit on it and say, if you don't get... And I'd have hacked his ass up and within there. Not a violent man. But I just don't play. So anyway, he backed up off the threshold. And then Knucklehead, with her fuckery and foolishness, and then my ex-wife, she was crying and everything. I don't know. I had to tell her, you're the problem all this exists. I says, I married you, and the first 2 years was quiet and everybody carrying on the act, and all of a sudden the reality and the truth of you came out, and your aunts and uncles and everybody else started talking about, you didn't see it. I didn't see this shit for 2 years. I never saw this crap. It was wonderful and beautiful. I'm not a religious motherfucker, but I did that for her. We give too much. Some give all, some, and some give everything. And the CPS down the block, though, the way they took that baby, I emancipated myself from Ashley. I was fuck out of here, you fucking goofy. All the good I did for you, fuck out. I'll cut you loose in a heartbeat. But the way they took that baby, it was almost like it was a covert operation. I mean, the way they moved, and it wasn't like when they got the baby, it was gone. Like, what in the fuck did I just watch? Now that family left. I don't know where they went, where they moved to. I can tell you this much. They never got the baby back. There's somebody on Instagram who I follow while I'm helping. I've been sharing his posts. They did the same thing to him, and his wife actually died. And they came, and he didn't do nothing wrong because of some Jesuit ass Belzy, some Jesuit ass what do you call those bitches in the hospital who are just no fucking good. I said Jesuit. What's the word for it? I forget the word for it, Joe. But anyway, one of them no-ass Jezebels. There's a lot of them in the hospital system. I told y'all when I worked at St. Albans, there was one that always wanted me to go and meet her on the side that was closed down and sex her up in the stairwell. Just freak. Anyway, that was like 1999 or 2000. I forget. No, 2000 something. Anyway, yeah, when I was working with Cool J's mom in the St. Albans in the pharmacy, but there's a lot of evil stuff, and these women are the ones that call, and there's nothing wrong. It's like the Karen who see it, or the liberal who moves into a certain area to create. I'm gonna tell you the truth, to create a problem. They'll move into a conservative neighborhood and they'll see a brother working and they'll call 911. There's a man walking around and I'm not sure if he's from here. Oh, he's a black man. That's why you people call yourselves black. You don't get the green light on that. You don't understand the green light because of people's ignorance and how they use that against you. You call yourselves that, and you think you're some great thing, and there's nothing great about you at all. Not one bit. Not one. It's just the most sickest thing I've ever seen. And we have all these little goopy goombas who support this nonsense. I look like this. A lot of y'all know I support Charleston White. I know what he's doing. I can read between the lines. Now China Mac has the fucking nerves to reach out, and all these goofy down low niggas in New York got the nerve to be speaking as if if Charleston White come there because of a statement he made about Asian people. Well, first of all, they're in my family. He ain't fucking lying. And China Mac, if you got a problem, bro, I'm an old Twin City breakdancer, and I don't have a big platform, but anybody can share this. You come talk all that rah-rah shit to me, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I like what Charleston White's doing. You hitting me go off. there's a whole bunch of faggots you see, and you know you run with. So calm down. There ain't nothing wrong. Everybody's got a life. They're gonna live it. You dig what I'm saying? So all that shit you talking and all them little goofies that are running behind you, them little fake little Chinese gangsters, the one who come nigga in Hawaii got coming out of his mouth, because Hawaii was never a fucking Asian community. Mind your fucking manners and be of good spirit. You dig what I'm saying? Because a lot of us ain't with the bullshit. He is tired of all the killing, the gang mentality, and it's showing on your fucking platform, nigga. Get your head up out your ass. Stop thinking you in Rikers. Well, a lot of people in my family did that for a long time. All that tough guy shit don't mean a motherfucking thing. You run over to California and shoot a fade with somebody, you ain't fight a real solid motherfucker. So calm your asses down. Y'all need to chill the fuck out. Talking about he going to DJ academics. Just calm your fucking asses down, son. That's what the fuck you need. And see, y'all built up on fucking views and how many this, that. Niggas out here like us, we ain't really even about all that. We don't give a fuck about that. What we give about is, we give a truth. I can't get the word out because I want to get to a point. But what we give a fuck about is just the truth and the words that are displayed and what is the rationale behind it. Now, I don't like everything Mr. Brother Charles talks about, but who gives a fuck about what I like? The man's attempting to reach out and do something, and he's utilizing you motherfuckers to show that y'all are unstable, you're emotionally unstable, you have no real consortium other than the fact that you think you're all badasses. You're fucking not. And I love what he's doing because he's reaching out, and he hasn't stopped his comedy thing. He's doing what he's got to do, and fuck all these niggas in the comedy, which God, they don't follow him. Fuck Kevin Hart. Fuck all these motherfuckers. We don't have to be part of this system that debilitates and makes our people further fall, but I can call each one of them motherfuckers out and ain't nobody going to do or say a goddamn thing. There's a difference in how people roll and what's mediated. You know? Like Gene Bell talking about P. Diddy's punk ass. And the fact that all the people that built the empire he's on have died, except for Al B. Short, who had a stroke. And if you pay attention, kind of funny how Heavy D, Kim, Biggie, and the nigga he first went and made it $30,000. That's real deal. That's not fake. I was in New York and that was the talk around town. So all you fake tough motherfuckers, stop it. Anybody can get motherfucking dead. Leave the nigga alone, because the nigga doing more than any of you motherfuckers. Mac eats. Keep going somewhere and eating some fucking food, all right? And fucking with some plastic booty motherfucking Asian sisters. That's all you need to do, nigga. And you born and raised in New York, and you got locked up. You and what's his name? Shot it out. Whatever the fuck happened. So the fuck what? Boy, you ain't the mouthpiece, and all the niggas that run under you because they gotta idolize and have something to follow. I don't see. There's a difference between motherfucker that don't want no followers compared to a nigga that need followers. See, niggas that need followers, niggas that believe they voice rivals, all that when they ain't saying shit. You niggas is the reason why people are fucked up. So let the nigga leave that nigga alone. Fuck Mav Hoffa, fuck all of them. I'm saying it. You think I give a fuck about millions? Motherfuckers, that's what make you motherfuckers. I remember saying when we growing up in the 70s, 80s, make the paper. We say make the figure out to make the paper. Don't let it make you. Problem is you niggas allowed that shit to make you and put you in situations that compromise your whole integrity. So you niggas ain't integral and have integrity at all, motherfucker. I respect my people's how they walk, but I can't respect when they walking, and I ain't no disrespect to my Crip brothers, all right? But you walking with a slag in your walk like you a cripple. Nothing against the people who are truly motherfucking fucked up, regardless of what it is. But you walking with a slag in your walk like you's a cripple, bruh. Plagiarizing. I mean, you gotta stop that shit. There ain't no such thing as black culture. That's a new phenomenon. It's aboriginal, indigenous. The culture is ours, and everybody else emulates it. Every fucking body. Whether it's the Pale or the Spanish cowboy, it don't matter. It's our shit, our cowgirl. All right? Doctors, the first of us. Police, the first of us. Everything. Bellhops, motherfucking elevator operators, door concierges, every fucking thing. How you think all them Peckerwoods in Louisiana learn how to cook all that food down there? The big mamas back in the day. A lot of y'all don't know no real motherfucking truth. And yet y'all run around based on the hypocrisy of the motherfuckers that got everybody divided. And instead of paying attention to what the brother do, because he mentioned something about some Chinese motherfuckers, man. Fuck you, nigga. You motherfuckers poison a whole bunch of China. Why don't you talk against that motherfucker, man? Poison a whole bunch of our babies in the motherfucking 90s. Oh, I got a list of shit. You wouldn't want to have that shit down with me, cuz. Tired of you old fake ass motherfuckers running around grilling up your motherfucking teeth. You know what two distinct motherfucking people mean? Means people look like me and people that look like some of the people like in Costa Rica and Belize and places like that who are not of this new, we call it Down syndrome, mongrel, new identity, motherfucking, all right? Y'all weren't here. See, you don't know the truth about the G people. They were dark, about 5 shades darker than me, like the Olmecs. When they talk about that, that's the origin of who the fuck we are, regardless of the shades. Tired of you fragrant motherfuckers, man. You need to get your ass together. And all them other goofy niggas with all this drama when there's more things pressing. How much food you got saved up? That's what I want to know. What's your water treatment and water filtration? What about if they decide to start hitting them 1,000-pound bombs they've been burying up under the motherfucker and setting y'all asses ablaze over there to bring that goofy city crumbling down? You motherfuckers ain't in the know of shit. You dig what I'm saying? Plastic ass women, phony ass men. Shit makes no sense. Yeah, plastic ass men too makes certain women feel okay. It's allocated to both parties. They're both fucking frauds. And it's based upon a system that was corrupted. When we were elevating people back in the 80s, when we were bringing people's attention to a higher plateau, we were walking around greeting each other. What's cracking, fam? What's happening? What's blah, blah? People would stop fighting except for the people who were on drugs and shit, which was slowly dying down. The dope beans that stopped people got cleaned up, being responsible. People underground pushing messages. People was jamming. There was no battling. None of that dumb shit. Everybody was starting to get it. And here come these fake motherfucking Ashkenazi sons of bitches with their worthless ass Cory Booker like niggas. Or mayors like the motherfucker in New York with them kind of goofy niggas. And here we are, 40-something fucking years later, fucked up on all fronts. Pale skin brothers, so-called Asian brothers, whether you want to be Hindustani or whatever the fuck, Arabs are fucking Asians. Are y'all aware that? That's what they claim. That's what they're saying they are. If you do the new etymologies they keep creating, because they don't know how to stay online with the truth of this being Asia superior and the truth of being the whole world. But that's another story. You see that with the little goofy ass Irish motherfucker standing in front of a gopher wood tree. I told you they came here and chopped it all down. See, real history is a motherfucker. It takes backseat to all the fucking flavor, the so-called flavorous stupidity, the dumb shit you see going on in this world. I'm tired. Every time somebody sends me something, I look at it and I'm going, I don't give a fuck. And it's like, it's the same one sending me the same goofy shit. But it makes me think that some of y'all are just fucking mindless. And I can deal with it. It's not that I can't. I would like to see some of you just do fucking better instead of being stuck. And I see that some certain individuals who are having a hard time when I say liberal-minded. Do you know what that means? That means that you are not of yourself. You are like a construct from a consort of foolish ass endeavors that show that you've been programmed and conditioned. Conservatives are a little more free as far as the narrative go with melanated people, except for the fact that they keep our people down, because if our people were ever to learn the truth, which they have a hard time seeming to fucking do, I wonder why, but learn the truth of who they truly are. And if the pale skins, the ones who really don't know and believe in their little fucking fictional lies of history, would realize the truth, everything would change overnight. But the problem is, most of the motherfuckers are too goddamn dumb and compromised. somebody hit me up in Gmail, says, "Yo, Red, why'd you say you're not here for the masses, but you sound like," I said, "Bitch, is you fucking retarded?" That's what I sent back. I didn't say nothing. I waited for them to respond. What? That was the thing. What the fuck you talking about, cuz? I said, "You ain't talking like that. Come on my live and talk like that, cuz." Hey, where you live at? See, that's my next thing. If you can't hold a conversation, but you want to say something stupid. So I replied to him. I says, "Let me tell you something. Do you know what the masses is? It means the majority. You know what a mass is? It means a large sum. See, I'm aware of a very small percentage, but do we have a dialect of what that percentage is? I said, if I get 3,500, I'll tell this story. The problem is in the Pebble from the Dark, the way it's supposed to be told. Nobody fucking knows it. Maybe 5 or 6 people, 3 that I've met who know it, 2 people I told in the military, and they don't talk about it. It's got them walking a straight line ever since. And then 2 other people I heard, one's in Scotland and the other one's a brother, and the other one's somewhere over in South Africa. He's a good brother. He's a doctor. So, and he's from here, in Virginia. And he didn't go over there. He doesn't call himself an African. He knows exactly who he is. The issue is, you motherfuckers, you still have some kind of fictional chip and you think you know everything. And there's some of you are so afraid because you're like, what the fuck is it? And you don't know, but you just don't have the propensity to acclimate to a better you. So you're stuck instead of because some people even said to me, you're stuck instead of being a better you. Some people said to me, "Red, why don't you talk with more love?" I am showing more love and then more compassion. I am being very compassionate. I said, but this is not the time to be holding your fucking hands. I need to drag you through the briar brush and we could pick the thorns out later and heal the fucking wounds. Because see, bitch, you've been standing on the other side on the bad side for so long, I got to drag your ass through this motherfucking briar brush. Now I got to take care of the wounds on my leg, dragging your lazy, slothful motherfucking ass. That's what I'm doing. Usually when people meet me, I don't come out and talk about this. It takes what? This motherfucker down the street, he been watching my lives. He hasn't said nothing to me about some $20. Motherfucker, I was testing you. If you come and watch this, I gifted you a fucking firearm worth over damn near $400-something at the time. See, that's what I do, people. And this goofy nigga, because I know he running around, all he doing, he's looking at game. I know when this dude came with his daughter to the house, went in the house, I know the niggas, he's down low, pale skin motherfucker. See, I know people here. This nigga rides around in the pedophile section all the time when he goes a certain way, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? A lot of them are gay. So I said what I said. I had to break off the relationship with the nigga because I had to test him. I was talking about a lot of traveling shit. I always do that to find out where a motherfucker's at. But when a nigga's always talking about homosexual tendencies, and then you see people come through, and you see it's the same thing. What's the mill? And nigga, you just came by way of Oklahoma, your original place, by way of Georgia. Nigga, that tells me only one thing. That's what I do is I study people. I watch how they move, and I know how to have a conversation. And so when you sit down with me, just because we meet each other 3 or 4 or 5 times doesn't mean that I'm going to put everything on the table. I got to see you. And a lot of people don't know that when I see you, I'm really, really looking at you. But I'm still me. See, that's where people get it conflicted. They get a little confused. They don't really get it, that there's an importance in who you meet and how you meet them and how you deal with them. Some people get away from them and they believe they've got the formula down, and that's where they make their first fucking mistake. This whole world makes a grand mistake with so many of us out there. And though we're so few, they don't even know how to deal with us because they don't even know how to deal with themselves. And they always dealing with people who are just like-minded like them. Bandwagon liars, like to trip the light fantastic, don't know what a light is or what it is, and don't even know what fantastic alludes to. Fantastic is supposed to be actually better than beautiful. Beautiful just means nice. Fantastic is supposed to be exemplary. But you don't know that because obviously you were conditioned to know only one certain thing in this world. So you walk that way. I know that some people will be like, oh man, who does he think he's educated? And motherfucker, I'm not educating nobody. I'm telling you sharing some shit. You do the fucking research. You find out for your fucking self. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in the Hellcat's got to do his time. I guess he's got I guess he went to get locked up. I don't know. I'm not following the nigga. I see a lot of these people out here doing some fraudulent shit. But so is everybody else, the government, Wall Street. Do you see the FBI running, working with them in the city? No, man. There's a group away from the CIA. So when I say the CIA, I'm talking about the people, there's good people in there now who can clean some of this shit up, and there's a lot of bad people. There's a group out here, and these motherfuckers, yeah. Okay? And they're not supposed to be here. But because stupid motherfuckers like y'all who refuse to embark on a position of justice mindset and come together and cooperate, we're in the situation we're in because of lazy motherfuckers like you. All you know how to do is this. Like you know what the fuck you're doing. Like you know the tango. Electrolytes. Good, right? And you get bothered the way somebody talks to you. I don't give a fuck. You want to have somebody always talking about my synapses on the fuck what's going on in the fucking world of music and sports and all that goofy shit. What the fuck is that going to do for you when the shit hits the fan? There's a lot of dumb motherfuckers, and I'm gonna say that if that bothers you, take your monkey ass on. Fuck going. You know, and I said what I said before, so I see now everybody's feeling some kind of way. I said what I said before. I love my family, my relatives, excuse me. Okay? But they're fucking stupid. They don't know how to mitigate thought properly. And I've watched them. So who the fuck will talk about that? Oh, shut the fuck up. Some of y'all think so goddamn belligerent. Your whole epitaph, everything about you is felonious. There's nothing solid about a lot of you motherfuckers. Some of them, even when I go live, they subscribe and they see me go live and they come over and they watch. No respect, disregard for the truth. And so I got to beat up on a motherfucker every morning. It's important I do that because you know what it does? It jars a motherfucker. It might not get every motherfucker, but it gets a few. It shakes them a little bit. It rattles them. And I do it in a way that's not too despicable, but I hold them for being the despicable pieces of shit they are. And in layman's terms, I'm going to use this fucking language. If I didn't love them, do you think I would waste my time talking like this? No, I just say fuck them. I wouldn't even bother to do what I did to get to this certain point, I wouldn't have done it. If you want to be plastic, if you want fraud, if you want to do this, but you don't know that the fact that the same motherfuckers that are persecuting you are doing the same thing, then you stay in that motherfucking window, in that dumbass circle. See, I got rid of a few people, so now I can start getting to the meat of it. You stay in that circle if that's what you want. Now, y'all can share this with people. You take this to heart and memorize this. So if that's what you need this fraudulent world with these little goofy Uzi Ertz and all this Nicki and the dude, Stallion, the fucking dude, right? That's what that motherfucker is. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. No more of that shit's being played out. Man, we don't have time for motherfuckers with hands like mine to be sitting there because they getting all this hormone therapy. Fuck them. If that's what you are about and you're that fucking gone, you are become exactly what you are, what you eat, become what you eat, and fuck you too. Now, if you want to mitigate to make change, if you want to start doing something different, if you want to change your diet, if you want to get the fog up out of there, you're gonna have to do some real fucking work. And see, the only work I see now these days is this and a whole lot of violence. That's the only work I see. So what does violence get besides this? This and violence accomplishes not a goddamn thing. Hey, Herbo, what's cracking? Salute, brother. You just popped up first one. Hey, Ronnie, you above him. Hey, what's going on, family? What does violence and this get you? Violence gets more of this gets more violence. It's a fucking revolving circle of stupidity. And who created it? See, that's the thing. We didn't create that shit. How did we get there? Hit that thumbs up now. Come on, y'all. How did we get to this point? And it's not like it's a new place of discovery. Told you I seen some crazy shit in the 70s and 80s, man. York, Jersey, Philly, Delaware. All right, my circumference, you know, going down south. Racism, stupid, goofy ass racism. Though it was in small numbers, it was still prevalent. But you saw a lot of motherfucking Peckerwoods getting their hand. I saw a lot of Pelskins getting their hand handed to them all throughout my life. So I don't know where all this, the bad guys, the pale skin. No, actually, it's our people who are our worst fucking enemies. And it's because you have some dumb niggas out there who are no good. Y'all saw the videos I shared about the black police officers, right? They are black to me. Those are African Americans. They're dead things. They're meaningless. They're worthless. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I shared those, to show you exactly what you have to deal with. And I don't know, I'm not dealing with the shit, but you have to deal with. There's no good motherfuckers all the way around. You dig what I'm saying? And I know people have a hard time with that reality. There are some good ones out there, thank goodness. But there's so many dirty, no good young motherfuckers went to war and they come back and they think they're mentally unstable. We have a bunch of them, y'all. Don't think we don't. Many of our people are fucking rot in their head. Okay? They don't have no good, no healthy guts, and their hearts are black like coal. And I'm not talking about in a good fucking way. It's not a furnace of light waiting to be ignited. It's a bunch of fucking idiots. Now, we know a lot of the Peckerwoods are just fucking dumb. We're not here to talk about that. All right? Now, we have some Pelskins who are solid. I know a whole bunch of them that went on the police force, served a number of years and said, fuck this. They couldn't deal with the corruption, the lies. And they said, they just got the fuck out. Now, they made their reports and shit, but you know, internal affairs is full of shit. You know, the feds is full of shit. They don't give a fuck. People have been hand selected, and the poison is where it needs to be at. You dig what I'm saying? People get you from the city, y'all shut the fuck up with all that city shit. You niggas kill me with all that bullshit, boo ha ha shit. One of you motherfuckers around me and do some dumb shit, especially one of our own. Nigga, if I don't get rid of you, I'm gonna tell on you. I'm gonna tell everything about your goofy ass. If you say, oh, but it was a mistake, then you handle your fucking mistake like a motherfucking man or a woman. The problem is, you motherfucking chumps, you bitches, you punks. You ain't gonna handle shit the way it need to be handled. A lot of you will probably turn the gun on yourself and kill yourself because you're bitches. I challenge anybody to challenge me on that. I got some stories on that too. Right up, witness it. Man, what do I do, cuz? Yo, man, just turn yourself in, cuz the motherfucker was out to get, pow! This nigga just shot himself in the fucking eye. I'm walking down the street, somebody I know, friend, Camden, New Jersey, was a crack dealer. Suppose he got his life together. Took him out. We went and got some motherfucking Popeye's chicken. I wanted some motherfucking Puerto Rican food. Got him some Popeyes. Went back from over there. If y'all know how Camden, or the main street, if you like going towards the courthouse and all that. When I wanted to go get some Spanish food, I wanted to get me some what the fuck was I wanted to get that day? It was a Mexican restaurant. Some carne asada, rice and beans, and some plantains. Anyway, fuck, whatever. Went over there, and we was walking. I didn't get my food. This nigga had his church chicken. He done took 2 bites of shit. And we walking, and he's like, yo, son, you know, no. I was like, I heard, man. Yo, man, like, the motherfuckers were setting you up. You got the drop. You got them before they got you. And we was walking. Next thing you know, I hear pow. I feel a concussion. I was turning around. This nigga done shot himself in the eye. I got to take off my motherfucking t-shirt. I'm wrapping his head. I got my thumb in his motherfucking eye socket. I got him holding the back of his head where there's a lump because the bullet didn't go out. Full metal jackets don't always do that. And depending on the grain, niggas over there use cheap fucking bullets. Lady in the store, she's across, we're like in the lot across from the Spanish store, called 911. They come, I'm holding this nigga's head. It's like when I was the guy that his lover stabbed him on the corner, 234th and East 243rd Street and White Plains. Up in the building, we caused a lot of crackheads to leave out of there. We got a lot of the crack dealers up out of there. Anyway, they got into a scuffle. We stabbed him. He walked down by the bodega, Elvis's store. He sat by the damn phone, kind of collapsed. And I'm sitting there. I'm like, what the fuck? And he's his lover stabbed him. So I'm trying to keep that motherfucker from bleeding. So anyway, I'm got my board, t-shirt, pressure. He's still moving. He's fighting a little bit, but he done blew his motherfucking shit out, you know? And I'm trying to keep him still as possible, where he can still breathe. He's not frothing up no blood or nothing. He's deep breathing, brains and shit. And they got there quick because it's all right there. And nigga ain't, it's just like that, bro. He could have did me and did himself. It could have been, you know, without me even doing, I'm looking now, talking, you know. This is what I'm saying. Like, a lot of y'all think y'all know a lot of shit. You think you all been through something. Everybody been through some shit. You know what I mean? Some not worse than others, but a lot of people been through some shit. We live in a very perverse world. And sometimes at the slight whim, a motherfucker will get a thought in their head and give up. That is not natural. There is nothing natural about it. There's no frequency there for that. That is a dead zone. Who remembers the movie Dead Zone? That is a place that there's no equipment. There's nothing to assist you on one side or the other. It is a place that just holds you. And whatever myriad of thought unprocessing that's going on, the dysfunction, then that right there is where you're at. The inaptitude of whatever. There's no higher learning for this place. So when shit like that happens, you can feel it. And it robs you of a little bit. It gives you something, it's not good, and it robs you of a little bit of your humanity, for those who like that word, but the man that you are. It can make you or break you. Do you get where I'm coming from? And woman. Imagine in that video with the little knucklehead girls with the gun. I think, didn't it belong to the guy, the cousin, whatever the fuck? And she pulls the trigger and kills her cousin and turns the gun on herself and kills herself. What would metastasize that? See, whatever these motherfucking fake 13 tribe motherfucking Zionist fucks did, it has been a serious domino effect. And our people aren't paying attention. They're not listening. And it's affecting every fucking body. Well, no matter what crayon color, race, whatever. It really is. And these motherfucking bastards are sick. You know how the only way they get to see it is they get to watch all the videos and partake in underground secret shit. We're rich, we're the crown of the earth, and we can do what we want. You don't see that because you're too busy out here being plastic, fake, and perverted. You are too busy out here being fucked up. A lot of our people are, excuse me. You dig what I'm saying? When these rich people, these whatever you want to call them, elites, whatever you want to call them, are doing these sick things. Our people are walking around in pestilence, and they're walking around in pain and suffering. But if we don't pull them up by the shirt tail, if we don't hold them accountable, if we don't hold each other accountable, then what the fuck's going to come out of it? I know a lot of y'all some badasses, and, you know, you got the answers. You don't know about like some little young niggas in Chicago. You don't know about what we're dealing with in the hood. And oh no, you're just staying stupid is what the fuck you're doing. Murdering one another over some bold, goofy shit created by an outside source to which you know nothing about, utilized by inside niggas to which you can't even fucking determine because your mind is so fucking small instead of it expanding and being the mind of greatness is supposed to be. All these weak motherfuckers. It's too many of you weak motherfuckers walking this earth. Don't worry though. A lot of y'all won't be around here pretty soon. A whole lot of you. A whole lot of you. Now, I mean, when I say a whole lot, I mean a whole fucking lot. You won't be here. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep being in your feelings. Keep doing what you're doing. And just wait till you get to where you're going. Nobody will be able to hear you. You won't be able to say shit. Keep being stupid. Take that shit to the bank. I'm tired of you sorry motherfuckers. Now, you know I'm not talking to my tribe. But you share this so these motherfuckers can hear it. If you see somebody, they'll come across this motherfucker. And they'll take it to heart. They'll take it to heart. We had one motherfucker pull a like. Little punk ass motherfucker. Because see, we have people that come from Facebook. They still come over. They can just remove their motherfucking subscription. I don't give a fuck. I'm not here for that. Literally, I've never stopped. Oh, I'm going to read today. I'm going to read quite a bit. I actually got one book I'm going to actually fucking read. Y'all going to love this motherfucking book. But I hate weak motherfuckers. And there's a whole lot of motherfuckers. Some of you might feel like, I'm weak. Why is he beating up on me? Take it personal because you're not weak. You're stronger than what you know. But the fact of the matter is a lot of y'all are still unequipped. You haven't tapped into your reality, your truth. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all still like to listen to all these motherfuckers you think are so important. I don't get that. What's up, Sue? Hit that like, god damn it. We had one nigga, I want to know who it was. Herbo, you still in here, man? Oh, you already hit me like. That's right. What's up, baby? You talking about the book? Yeah, it's a new book. But I'm still gotta finish reading the other ones. This one's a good fucking book. So we had a motherfucking bitch ass nigga come in. Somebody come in and take the little light and left. Oh, fuck out of here. So anyway, like it matters to me. People are starting to see this shit, and even YouTube Studios getting bothered. They put a copyright on something from no. I even took a screenshot and sent it to their goofy ass. No copyright free fucking music to what you call background. These motherfucking cotton candy crayon colored head motherfuckers can't handle it. They're too stupid to know when to stop, when to chill. You see what I'm saying? But anywho. A lot of motherfuckers are straight up bitches. A lot of motherfuckers is punks. You dig what I'm saying? Okay, Herb, I know you here. No, somebody else that first came in. You came in later. It was one of the motherfuckers that first showed up in there. It wasn't Rondo. Yo, for the world to see what's going on, family. But anywho, right? The reality is, a lot of y'all stand up motherfuckers, right? And you know what I'm talking about. You know I'm telling the truth about certain things. I know y'all seen it. Some of us even live that way. We know, so we know. You know, I think about the time when I was, was just hanging out with Tretch and them on 8th, right? Smoking weed, my man, little Sean, we're going around the block from 8th Street, walking around the block, going up to the store. Cats jump out. Little Sean got shot in the head. So we had his funeral for him. Now, they motherfuckers got their business. But the thing is, the bullet was meant, I think it was meant for me. I was a big weed, Shit is dirty. You dig? Like, what's going on? Peace up. What's going on, fool? What's going on, family? And I've seen a lot of shit. We all have. But the thing is, every generation thinks it's something new. They think they're going through the worst of it. No, here, the problem, the worst of it here is the music has been tapered to further seduce you. That's why I said that 808, that 440, is no good. And a lot of people are using that shit as if it's something banging. It's a negative zone. It's a dead zone. You need to find a motherfucker that's going to play your shit at 365, 390, at certain gigahertz that's going to manifest some enlightenment in you. You know what I'm saying? Something natural and organic. And then the rap scene today is just garbage. It's not rap. This shit has been manipulated by the small hat motherfuckers and then they little dick sucking lover black niggas that they have with them. They little nigga ornaments. That's what I call them, little niggas. You know, you have trolls, you got the little nigga ornaments with the little red, the little made up lie that hold the shit. And that's what these little niggas is. The Suge Knights and all them Puff Diddies, all in the movies, talking about what man wanna call himself Puff Daddy? What the fuck is that? What are you saying? I'm gonna get up in your asshole and puff up on it? P. Diddy. Think about it. That ain't something. This nigga ain't from the motherfucking 50s. This nigga ain't no musician. And he's talking about, like how you do me like that, daddy. What the fuck? The whole industry has become so perverted, they can't even feel the perversion that's knocking on their door and opening them and further fucking them up. Yo, hurry up, how about give me, somebody give me that like. A couple people came in here, man. Pop that. Okay, that's you okay, Papa? Right, making sure you're all right. Anywho, I'm not begging. Look, another thing I want to say, because I saw somebody talked about this. I'm not begging for likes. The likes help us beat the algorithm, and it's important that I get these likes, so that way we can get it, and we get these numbers. I can tell this goddamn story. And if you don't want to hear the story because you're a coward or you're scared, then what the fuck are you here for? If you don't want to hear the story of the pale wolf and the dark wolf, like, I'm gonna fucking stop. I'm gonna keep reading to you because I want you to have your head together, and I want you to shit your pants, and I want you to piss yourself. I want you to be able to sit there, because a lot of you think you're really badasses. Now that's to my family too. Now, my tribe. A lot of y'all really think you're badasses, and you're not. Trust me on this. All right, you're not. Badass has been dead for a long time. What I'm attempting to do is let you become the badass you're really meant to be, instead of the fictional one running around in this little made-up little fucking world. All right? Let you become and walk back in the skins that you're supposed to walk in. The element that you are. You're all elementals. The problem is you don't know it. Yeah, for what, I'm going to check you out, bro. I'm going to go and check you out. Oh, I try and get around to everybody, man. People be hitting me up in the Gmail, and because I'll be on the Spotify, TRU HERU, and everybody. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Y'all check them out. If you haven't subscribed to it, brother, subscribe. I get tired of telling people to subscribe to one another. Go and check on other people's channels here and subscribe to the goddamn channels, man. This is what I'm talking about. We have a hard time supporting one another. It don't matter what's going on. It's like it's the most complicated, hardest thing for us to do. It's to support one another. This is what I'm talking about. And it's slothfulness, it's laziness. It's no reason. No good reason whatsoever. If you ain't seeing what I like, what kind of bitch ass shit is that? I don't like what you're talking about. It don't mean you don't have to like what the fuck I'm talking about. Support fucking one another. I'm attempting to get some of you really think you're elevated. Terry Wisdom really thinks he's up there, right? Nigga, you think the earth is round, you're talking about outer space, you're talking nebula, you're talking some Romulan, Star Trek, Star Wars, motherfucking Battlestar Galactica, Space 1999 goofy shit. And then you got a whole bunch of folks following you. That's the dumbest motherfucker I've ever seen in my life, though I love him. He's on the right track, but he's a dumb nigga. He is not the mouthpiece, nor should he be speaking for anything or anyone, because he doesn't know shit. See what I just did? And I can say that for a whole lot of folk up on here. Man, I don't want to dirty the water too quick with these motherfuckers. The water's getting a little clean. But I could dirty the motherfucking water real fucking quick. And I mean that. Like my boy T. Allegedly says, y'all better get ready to send a motherfucker to Funky Town, and that's some real shit. Because there's a lot of grimy, no good, greasy, no good, liberal ass niggas, and some conservative dumb niggas. And then you have some independent, frugal motherfuckers. You better get ready, because a whole lot of Funky Town Center is going to be happening, and you might end up going or taking the motherfucking dirt nap for no reason at all. So the thing is to elevate you beyond that scope. You hear me? The most beautiful and wonderful thing, I don't give a fuck, say if it was fake. The cartel gave up 5, I don't give a fuck 5 motherfuckers they gave up, because they knew that was wrong. It was undisciplined compared to these funky punk ass motherfucking costume character, fake ass fictional motherfuckers on our soil running around with their Down syndrome ass having motherfucking no disrespect on the motherfuckers with Down syndrome, like my boy the chefs and a few other people, and the ones I looked after. All right, nothing on them. But I'm talking about these Down syndrome having ass monkey motherfuckers running around in these costumes with low IQs. These fake ass internal affairs and these fake motherfucking the secret side of the feds, who don't hold these dirty motherfuckers accountable with this fake ass system where they say they're a bunch of judges, like the Supreme Court punk asses. They ain't doing nothing saying, yo, let's get this shit and stop this shit right now. No, they're letting these goofy motherfucking goombas set themselves up so that you ain't come and says you keep going against these motherfucking brothers. And that's just a front. And remove their goofy asses and lock them up in the gulag, because they'll be the first thing to fight back. The cops here are too goddamn stupid to know that. And then nothing can stop them, regardless of who's ex-military, military, or even on the National Guard. They would probably be mitigated to turn on the motherfuckers, and then the National Guard to take over, and the UN and to walk side by side certain motherfuckers who have been selected, indoctrinated. And so when a word's called, we got to go and get these people and lock them up. What the fuck y'all going to do against Hummers and M1 Abrams and new ones and F-35s and shit, drones? They got drones like a swarm. We're talking about like 6 football fields to swarm and fucking drop bombs and shoot you and shit. What the fuck is you going to do? But instead of fucking listening to some of us who have a talent or a knack for something else, you motherfuckers won't make the circle. You won't, you know what I'm saying, circumvent this reality and come around and get your head out of high. See, the thing is not about being broken. It's about how can we fix you. That's what it's about. So did you see what I did? See, I gave y'all like 12 things of tea. I bet some of you are going to have to go back and watch again and again and again and go, holy shit. And I bet you didn't even hear it. See, Andre 3000 did the same thing in one of his songs. He was talking to you, telling you, I bet you ain't even listening to the motherfucking words, but you're hearing the music. That's the control that's over you. Here I have some beautiful 430. This right here, this one is mitigates change. Right now it's at 432 hertz. Okay? And this is what I love to listen to when I'm meditating at times. If I choose to have something other than the ringing in my ear. Why? Because it's comfortable. And it doesn't compromise. You dig what I'm saying? But see, you didn't hear him saying it because you're too busy listening to that 440 that had you stuck. Your natural harmony and rhythms were going out to the source that is unavailable, or a source that, like a vampire, would take it and use it. Instead of paying attention, you should have heard things I was saying along while I was making motherfuckers come and leave because they felt bored or something, because they don't have the aptitude. They're in the dead zone. See, a lot of people are going to come and they're going to be in the dead zone. Oh shit, that's an hour of him talking, blah, blah, blah. They don't get it. You know, at the end, I'm always going to give a little something too, right? Why is it that everybody now knows that the 6 branches of the media, out of well over 50, over 30, 40 years ago, is the go-to for information, and they're all saying the same thing every day. And they're controlled because of the 1974 congressional hearings by the CIA. Why is it that people still listen to it? Why do you still listen to it? Why is it so hard to listen to something that may be relevant and helpful, but you always want to hear something that's toxic, poisonous, and keeps you at a lower you? Inoculated with fear, despair, false sense of hope, and even have you walking in a delusion as if you have some kind of bravado based on the sports and everything else. Why is it that people still listen to the media? Teachers are like the media. Just that they have a curriculum that's different. Appreciate you guys coming in. And in a few hours, we're going to do some reading because I'm fasting today, of course. No exercise, no weightlifting, no dumbbells, no goddamn nothing because my back is killing me from yesterday's chin-ups and some of those invisible cloaks. Yeah. Don't even worry about those. Those are not brand new anyway. Yeah. They've always been out there. You just didn't know about them. They're not new. There's a Pelican guy here about 30 years ago that had the shit. When I was in the military, they had different things with guys standing in the woods with the little plastic shields that do the same thing, revert, what you call it, light reflection. That's all the fuck it is. It's not new, people. I just put that up there because I was wondering, has anybody even been paying attention? You dig what I'm saying? All right. So anyway, I appreciate you guys coming in. You know how I stand. I'm going to shout you guys out and I'm going to get off of here and get back to this meditation. Sue, what's up, baby girl? A lot of soldiers assassinated. Research, like you said, Kim will get to the bottom of yes. Rondo, what's going on, beloved brother? Yes, sir. Herbo, got you, brother. Yeah, I'm gonna read when I get to reading. I'm gonna show you the book. All right, I might read it first and then get into our regular reading. I hope it doesn't take over anything. Or maybe I'll read it after I do the regular reading. Well, yeah, hey y'all, check out the music. Check out his music. You know what I'm saying? Check out our brother For the World to see. Check out a whole bunch of people who actually make music who come on here. Right? So it ain't whether you like it or not. Just go check it out. If you don't like it, let them know. Be of good conscience and be a decent hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, if you like it, then motherfucking, be about it. I always say share the music. Somebody out there is going to be supportive, and we can get people some followings going on here. You dig what I'm saying? You can't listen in, Herbo? What the hell's going on, family? Must be your internet. You have internet or something? I didn't even see that. We need to invest in some of those. Yeah, I know that. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Sisters and those who come in later, love y'all. Brothers, you already know where I stand at. All right, it's always gonna be the same. Never changes up. It's the AM. I gotta get the beat in. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck that is. That's not what I'm listening to. It's really X that. But I respect you all. If you really want to be in the know of things, just pay attention. And pay attention to yourself. Elevate yourself. And I mean, when I say change your diet, change your diet. If you eat meat and your blood pressure spiking and you're eating certain breads and you like ice cream and your sugar spiking, that means your insulin's fucked up. That means your natural, you got to change it. And the only way to do it is you got to fast. Now, me, I'm fasting. I'm only fasting not because I lose weight. I am fasting because I just know it's good to help reset the system until my birthday. At that time that I was born, when I faced north and I decided to meditate, for me, I'm going to do it for about 2 or 3 hours for my blood purification. Until that day, I will fast, intermittent fast. I might do 2 days off. I might do 3 days on. I might, it's up to me. You dig what I'm saying? And the same thing's for you guys. And it's what you put in your body. All right? Because, see, they've been taking a lot of our good energy. And I'm telling you, you've got to allow yourself a little time for yourself, all right, to heal. And they're not going to do it. You have to allow yourself to heal. You do. All right? No thoughts of stress, nothing. No matter what's going on, what you feel. All right? So y'all have a good day. And I'll see y'all here in about 2.5 hours. And we're going to get this reading. So obviously, I'm going to start with An Original History of Ancient America, Arthur Koestler, 13 Tribe, William C. Cooper. And then I'm going to read that other book. And then, don't worry, I'm coming on. Am I going on a podcast? We'll see. We'll see. I got some good topics, and I'm not going to share it with nobody because they're really, really good. And then we'll get into the DNA of the gods, blah, 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 Book of Giants, Nephilim. And that'll be it for the evening. All right. So hey, look, I hope you guys are sober. I hope you guys. Camille, what's going on, family? Camille came in. I ain't saying. All right, what's going on, beloved? And we're gonna further talk about the two distinct people here in Americas, North and South America. The fact that we are the true Hebraic people. I hate the word Hebrew because Hebraicism is a lifestyle. It's not a religion. See, and that's why it's important that I read that to you, because I know people have a hard time with that. You know, religion has perverted many. So we're going to keep reading. We're going to keep bringing that to the forefront because it's very important. But you know, it's the AM beat you the fuck up day, all right? Later on, we get into the reading and more enlightenment. All right. So y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll holler at y'all later.